Hey everyone, Namaste. This is Saharad aka the Toy God and I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'll be reviewing the latest episode of the Pokemon Master Journeys anime, which is the 66th episode of the Pokemon Journeys anime. And oh boy, I may be a little lazy to edit and upload the previous speculation video of this episode, but this episode was beyond my expectations. I did think that it was going to be a filler episode, but surprise, surprise, it was insanely amazing. So, to know my opinion about this episode, please rock smash that like button, serve the subscribe button, and do leave your comments in the PC below. With that out of the way, roll the intro. So the 66th episode, which is the White Flower Baby episode, is an insanely amazing episode. And may I just remark that I use the word filler, I use the word this episode is going to be a big filler multiple times in my previous speculation video. And thank God that I was too lazy to edit and upload that video, because if I did, it would make me look like a complete fool. So I'll just put some parts where I did say that this episode is going to be a complete filler. Come on guys, this episode looks like a filler, and judging by the preview, it looks like some sort of a random filler. That's the whole episode, guys. There's nothing in this episode. I think we are bored of such fillers. Fillers like these, and boy, I am really ashamed of that, and I take my words back, and I'm glad that I didn't upload that. So coming to the episode, we see that Ghost Flababy, all 5 Flababy evolve, but wait, not all 5 have evolved, but instead only 4 have evolved, and the White Flower Baby has not evolved into a Floette. We get to see that its petal is missing, and hence it is late on evolution, and it needs a new flower so that it could evolve into a Floette. Now here our boys go to Kalos again. They visit Kalos to investigate for a flower, for a white flower that could suit Flababy. And may I just say that Journeys has so far given our boys immense traveling tickets. Like, they're traveling free of cost. I mean, Professor Saris is really a billionaire. I think he's the Tony Stark of Pokemon, because he's earning billions. And I don't think Professor Saris is a full-time researcher. Maybe he has a side gig going on. Maybe he's a part of, I don't know, a Pokemon mafia, who knows. But Professor Cyrus really has the moolah, because I mean, our guys go to different regions per episode. I mean, who's paying for the tickets? Are they getting free tickets, or as per my theory, Professor Cyrus, drug mafia leader? Okay, all jokes apart, we dive back into our episode. We visit Kalos, and our boys look out for its flower. And it was like a repeat of that old X5 episode with the red flower Flababy one, the Bonnie and the Flababy episode. And although the first half seemed like a repeat of it, the later half proved to be completely opposite, and it truly won my heart. And the character development of Go in this episode was amazing. On the topic of character development, I did mention in my previous speculation that if this episode had good Go development, then it would serve a great purpose and it would be a good episode. There's going to be more Go development in the story, just like how they did it with Sorble's evolution. I just wish that there could be more Go development in this episode. I'm telling this again, my prediction was sort of right and sort of wrong, but I really enjoyed this episode, and it was really heartwarming. So our boys contact Professor Sarais, and he suggests another person, a florist in Kalos, and they go there, where they meet up with a Florges who was supposedly released, and helps everything out using grassy terrain. It's an orange flower Flababy, and they say that it is even rare. It is as rare as a white flower Flababy, but that's the whole point of it. Florges uses grassy terrain and inspires our white flower Flababy, and our boys are on the lookout for a white flower. They finally get to see a white flower in the middle of the woods, and Flababy chooses its flower, and we also get to see another wild Flababy choose its white flower, and we get to see that there's only one white flower left. And Flababy feels sad that there's only one flower and who knows what can happen to that flower. So it tries to use grassy terrain, and in the middle of using grassy terrain it evolves into Floette, which is again humble, wholesome, amazing. And it evolves, it uses grassy terrain, more flowers grow, and Floette chooses to stay, and Floette chooses to stay back and be a guardian of Kalos. Where have I seen this before?
Satoshi Gekko ga.
Well, it chooses to be a protector of the flowers and chooses to stay back. So Go releases Floette, and this is the first time Go has ever released a Pokemon, and this is insane character development, and that is amazing. It was emotional for a bit. I didn't expect this emotion, this much amount of emotion. I didn't expect anything from this episode. I thought it was going to be a complete filler, and this episode was like amazing, and it did give proper Go development, it did give Floette development. I don't know whether we can see Floette again in the future, but who knows. The whole point of this episode was regarding Go, and it completely fulfilled that purpose. And again, it was wholesome, it was amazing. I didn't expect this to happen, and Go releasing a Floette, realizing that he is Go is getting some character development, and that's great. As far as I can say, that's really great. So I think this overall, this episode gets a 9 out of 10 for its brilliant emotions, for its brilliance that it showed, and it's amazing. So I give it a 9 out of 10, and I think that wraps up the video. So please rock smash that like button, serve the subscribe button, and do leave your comments in the PC below. I'll be waiting for you guys to watch my next video, and until next time, Pokemon Masters, Namaste.